My name is Kenny Luck. Luck, defined as an outside force that influences an individual's circumstance or fate. Luck has deep historical roots, and it remains so embedded in our culture that a casual glance at our language reveals its influence. We might wish someone good luck, for example, to encourage them. A person is down on their luck when things aren't going well. So with such a popular word as my name, you might think that I would fully embrace it. But I don't. And that's because I don't believe in luck. Rather, I've let another simple idea guide my behavior, and that is this. It remains within my power and yours to rise above our hardships and endure. Vast outside forces do influence our lives, but they may not determine them. Each of us, in other words, has a little hero inside. In Man's Search for Meaning, Holocaust survivor Viktor Frankl talks about the last of the human freedoms. Your inner decision, he says, determines whether or not you will become a plaything of circumstance. In Man's Search for Meaning, Frankl tells the story of how another inmate wanted to commit suicide while in Auschwitz. Frankl tells us that the man used all the typical arguments, one of which included that he had nothing else to expect out of life. Also imprisoned, Frankl took that idea and turned it on its head. He said that it's not so much that we should expect something out of life and that's what should give meaning to our lives, but that life is always expecting something out of us. In other words, we always have an obligation to our future selves. Frankl was directly influenced by another thinker, the 19th century German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. Like many philosophers, Friedrich Nietzsche was kind of a social outcast. He never married, complained about his loneliness, and he also suffered a mental breakdown toward the end of his life. But none of that stopped him from coming up with some of the greatest ideas of the 19th century. Nietzsche urges us to create something beyond ourselves, to rise above our present circumstances, to affirm life. He who has a why to live, Nietzsche wrote, can survive any how. And although Frankl and Nietzsche never used the word, what they're both actually describing is today called by psychologists psychological resilience, which is sometimes used in different therapies to help patients overcome trauma and to find inner confidence. Both Frankl and Nietzsche's philosophies champions the good within ourselves and urges us to strive to become stronger than we are. We are defined not by outside forces and luck, but by our choice to thrive, even in the face of great hardship. Beauty exists in this world, so the next time we face trauma and tragedy, remember, we can summon our inner resilience to rise above hardship and discover a hidden meaning buried within our trauma. That's the hero inside.